Hey guys, I am Bhavneet Kaur. Let's continue the Payment of Bonus Act. And in last lecture, we have learned about the what is bonus and its history and what is its objective. Now we will move further to the applicability of the act. Okay, applicability of the act. It applies to whole India, including the state Jammu and Kashmir, and it applies to every factory. It applies to every establishment employing 20 or more persons on any day on any day during an accounting year. And the fourth one says establishment employing less than 20%. मैम ऐसे कैसे पॉसिबल है? आप थर्ड सेंटेंस में कह रहे हो कि एस्टेब्लिशमेंट ये एक्ट उन एस्टेब्लिशमेंट पर मैंडेटरी होगा जहाँ पे 20 और मोर पर्सन्स इन एनी अकाउंटिंग ईयर वर एम्प्लॉयड, राइट. एंड फोर्थ सेंटेंस में कह रहे हो इफ़ द एम्प्लॉयज़ आर वर्किंग लेस देन 20%. तो सुनो, it says that when an appropriate government may giving not less than 2 months of notice of its intention so to do by notification in the official gazette apply the provisions of this act payment of bonus act with effect from such accounting year as may be specified in that notification. Okay, even if the employing such number of persons are less than 20, but it should not be less than 10. Okay, and once applicable, it is always applicable. Now second definition, now we will move to definitions. Okay, and the first definition is accounting year. Okay, here we will not do each and every definition, we will do that definition that is very important from UGC net point of view. Okay, let's start. The section 2 subsection 1 says about accounting year. Okay, accounting year means in relation to corporation, in relation to company, and in another case. Accounting year in relation to corporation, the year ending on day on which books and accounts of the corporation are to be closed or balanced. जब हम अगर कॉरपोरेशन का देखें, जो बुक्स हैं अकाउंट्स की जिस डेट पे बैलेंस्ड हो रही हैं उस डेट को हम क्लोजिंग ईयर मानेंगे, राइट. And in relation to a company, the period in respect of which any profit and loss account of the company led before it in an annual general meeting is made up, whether that period is of 1 year or not. And in any other case, accounts are maintained on any other day than of 31st of March, right. Then the employer has an option, the year ending on the day on which its accounts are so closed and balanced that an option once exercised by the employer under paragraph B मतलब कि and of this sub clause shall not be again exercised except with the previous permission in writing by the prescribed authority upon such condition as that authority may deemed fit. Okay, the second sub clause was saying that if we are maintaining if the establishment is maintaining their accounts closed or balance on any day other than the day of 31st March, right. Ab section 2 subsection 14 talk about employer. What is employer under this POBA Act? In relation to establishment, if it is a factory, the owner or occupier of the factory, including the agent of such owner, or occupier or legal representative of a deceased owner or occupier, where a person has been named a manager of the factory under subsection F of subsection 1 of section 7 of the Factories Act 1948. Okay, in case of factory, listen carefully again, the owner or occupier of the factory, including the agent of such owner or occupier, the legal representative of a deceased owner, occupier, and where a person has been named as a manager of the country. Okay, he will be considered as employer. And in any other case, the person or the authority which has ultimate control over the affairs of the establishment, what in any other case, ultimate control over the affairs of the establishment, where जो said affairs are entrusted either to a manager, managing director, or managing agent. Such managing director, managing agent, and manager will be considered as employer, right guys? And section 2 subsection 13 speak about employee. What is employee? Employee means any person employed. Employee means any person other than apprentice employed on salary or wages not exceeding 21,000 per month doing सस्ता काम मतलब कि सुपरवाइजरी skilled, unskilled, supervisory, technical, administrative, clerical or managerial work. Okay, he will be considered as employee, whether the terms of employment is expressed or implied, right? And employees: seasonal employee, retrenched employee, temporary employee, probationary employee, piece rate worker, part-time worker, they all are considered as employee. In short, we will write them as SRTP3. S मतलब seasonal employee, retrenched employee, temporary employee, probationary employee, piece rated worker and part-time worker. They all are considered as employee under this section and are eligible for the payment of bonus. Okay, and now it is salary and wages under section 2 subsection 20. Salary means all remuneration capable of expressed in terms of money, which would, if the terms of employment, whether expressed or implied, were fulfilled, be payable to each and every employee in respect of his employment or work done in such employment, and it includes basics, dearness allowances and food allowances. Here food allowances means where an employee is given in lieu of the whole or part of the salary or wages payable to him, then free food allowances, free food by his employer, then such food allowances or value of such food shall for the purpose of this clause be deemed to form the part of the salary or wages of such employee. Okay, and it excludes the commission paid to the employee. Okay, contribution of employee to PF, pension fund, compensation for retrenchment, gratuity, retirement benefits if any, any traveling allowances or conveyance allowances are given by the employer, perquisites like light, water, medicines, house accommodations are offered by the employer, or overtime wages. It excludes the salary or wages. Okay, and I tell you the key code for this. Chacha and Chachi purchased bungalow. In this Chacha and Chacha and chachi. Highlight, underline the C. Purchased. Purchased में P C H A S E D. Purchased will be underlined. Bungalow. In bungalow में B and L will be highlight. C stand for commission. Okay. Again C stand for contribution to PF and pension. Then C stand for compensation for retrenchment, gratuity, retirement, benefits if any, travelling conveyance. Okay, C stand for travelling conveyance. P for perquisites like water, medicines, light, house accommodation, and overtime wages. Okay, overtime wages. And now we will discuss the most important section, that is meaning of establishment in public sector, that is under section 2 subsection 16. Establishment in public sector means an establishment that is owned, controlled, or managed by either a government company. What is government company? In which more than 50% stakes are owned, controlled by government, state government, central government, or by jointly. That will be we can say government company. Or a corporation in which 40 or more capital held by either state government, central government, state government, RBI, or jointly. Okay. And a corporation owned by government or RBI. Payment of Bonus Act is not applicable to any establishment in public sector except those enterprises attracting section 20, that is any establishment under public sector is not applicable until or unless if it attracts section 20, and section 20 we will discuss it later. Okay, please like, subscribe and comments if you have any queries. Thank you.